Good day, sweet, magnificent mother truckers. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be gaming with WZ-120G FT, which is a Chinese Tier 9 premium tank, and conveniently the tank received a massive buff before the tank was sold via the loot boxes. And looking into the massive buff that the tank got, brace yourself. More hit points, faster, better gun depression, better aim time, better DPM, more accurate, turning faster, more accurate, better armor. I will translate you what that means. From absolute pile of kaku, the tank became one of the best tier 9 triangles there is. In the past, it used to have very, very little armor. You could get penetrated frontally, and now the situation is a bit different. And keep this in mind that average penetration in the tier 8, tier 9 is probably 250-ish to 220-ish depending on the situation, so the armor is changing. Sure, if you are facing against the big boy penetration tanks, you will struggle quite a bit. And obviously what you want to do, you want to play hold down to the best of your ability, right? Absolutely crazy facelift that was, and I remember whenever I was marking this tank version pre-buffed, the expectation values were extremely high because this tank was sold only once and it was sold via the blade market or some kind of trading caravan, whatever that was, and it was sold for 20,000 gold. And just since the tank was bad, people haven't bought it, and since people haven't bought it, it was left like this for years to come. And that was only one way, however, you could have bought this vehicle for yourself. So, quite an interesting stuff, if you would ask me, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Quite an interesting stuff. Anyways, now, obviously, the tank is significantly better, you have a bit of the armor and whatnot, and you have ability to slap enemies for 560 alpha damage relatively accurately, and if you cannot penetrate, you can load casual 340 hit penetration and you can shred any tank in your way. So just to highlight how ridiculous this tank is, it's good. It is good, fellas. That's all there is to say. It is very, very, very good. Right, what I would love to do, I would love to load the high explosive ammunition for the CBR, because we can. Since CBR is a bit special, we are going to slap him for 630 in the face, and EBR is dead. Beautiful, very, very nice. This is exactly what we want to see, and that's what we are looking for. Fellas, 8.8 seconds for the standard equipment for 560 alpha damage. That is straight up insanity. That is straight up insanity, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you that much. Right, what do we want to do? We want to be a little bit cheeky, mother truckers. And obviously we want to see enemies making some silly goose mistakes like Saryuda does. 630, unfortunate. That is just unfortunate for him. Bad decision. Right. I want to believe that eventually enemies will try to make pressure like this, and this is what I'm waiting for. At this point in time, this is exactly what I am waiting for. I don't want to get involved myself. I don't really think this is the best decision. We just want to let enemies to make some silly goose mistakes. And this is a mistake, if you would ask me. Hi, 550 in the butt. Now he's screaming, he's running, he's screaming, he's running, he's screaming, he's running. Bam, 600 in the butt. That was 2/3 of the tier 10. Or maybe half of the tier 10 done in 8 seconds. I can promise you that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I am not sugarcoating anything. I'm not glazing of what this vehicle is capable of doing and what you can expect from it. It is a solid one. And once again, you know, folks that bought it for 20,000 gold back in the day, or 15,000 gold back in the day, I believe they are flabbergasted with this vehicle buff. People who got it from the tiered loot boxes, probably they are flabbergasted as well. So there is that. I don't think that there is too much of the downside from this. Although we need to keep in mind that any premium tank can be buffed. That's what we need to keep in mind, fellas. Right, what is the proper decision for us? Because I really do not want to make pressure. I don't really think it is worth it for the time being. I don't feel like this is a good idea. We just need to be patient and we just need to wait it. Wait it out, if you will. The moment that enemies will start being stupid, we are going to make sure that we are going to capitalize on that. But for now, I can promise you that I am very far away from being ideal where this map goes. And there is a lot of space for me to improve in this map. Speaking about improving, hello. Nah. 600 with the high explosives. Prototypo is a bit upset. He's sad. He's saying go no. And garage. Okay, that was a bad aim by me. Cannot blame the tank for being stupid myself. That is okay. Very unnecessary hit points taken from my side. But once again, I got what I deserved. Speaking about what I deserve, that would be another shot to the Leopard. That is very, very good. And now Project Luis is questioning his life choices. Does he really want to make pressure over there? Because I have a feeling that Leo will make sure that he would regret his life choices. He's trying to escape. Better luck next time. He is eliminated. Beautiful. So far, so good. We are just taking the safe defense parameter. We are playing in relatively common spot. And all we want to do here, we want to make sure that enemies will regret their life choices every single time whenever they are going to make a decision to make some pressure, right? That's all we need. We don't need to overthink. We don't need to caco our pants. We are completely fine. Just relax, take it easy. Speaking about relax, take it easy, we know that there is a sniper schnitzel sitting over there. And I don't really think that it bothers us, to be fair with you. We are okay. Standard B, maybe in the open field, possibly. Not really, yes. That wasn't ideal aim. With a bit better aim, we could have eliminated him from the game, but it was unnecessary. Good. We are feeling all right. Now, SPHT is thinking about eliminating the kill for obvious reasons, or eliminating the tank. That was good play by him, and I think that we have a pixel shot somewhere over there. Not quite. It's okay, fellas. We have 3,600 and our team isn't winning the game. I don't really think that we have anything to complain about or to cry about, okay? We are feeling fine. All we need for a full happiness is we need to figure out when and how enemies would make pressure here. This Leo should secure this side, and SPHT he should not make pressure like this, nor Saryuda. Or if they would try to make pressure, obviously they would be stopped by our Leo. We have the char footer that is completely AFK. At least this is how it looks like. So maybe in this type of situation, fellas, logically thinking, I will try to touch him gently. If I cannot touch him, if I cannot wake him up, I will push him to this bush so he will be a bit more useful in the end. I know it sounds very, very weird. Speaking about weird, we can see that 50B is considering about being aggressive. That's what I like to see. Char footer, hello. Horrible gun handling, isn't it? Skill, are you being sarcastic? Sure I am. Good. We can see the 50B playing over there. That's okay. Char footer took quite a bit for the team. And I don't really think that this 50B will give up the free opportunity to get some extra damage, honestly. So what I am doing, I am just simply waiting until he will peek once again, and we will have a decent enough angle to slap him. I truly doubt that this 50B will say, oh no, I don't want to take the free damage. This is absolutely disgusting and I just refuse. Now, Leo 1 caught him. That is very, very good. Now he is going to Kaku himself, obviously, and he will try to escape. And I have a bit different idea. Very different idea. What if we would take position right there to try to slap him escaping? I don't really think that it is possible, unfortunately. Hard game, fellas. Hard game. Not gonna lie. Very hard game. Right. What would be the better idea for us? How we could be a bit more aggressive and to get a lot of use from all of this? Greedy little bugger. Greedy little bugger. Okay, good. This is exactly what I want to see. The 50B is shitting himself already, and into the garage he goes. Good. Very, very nice. This is exactly what we are looking for. Beautiful. Now, we need to figure out how we could say hello for Mr. Mouse. That's what we need to do. So for Mouse, I am obviously willing to load the gold ammunition for obvious reasons, because we want this Mouse to regret his life choices. That's what we want to do. And we are thinking what would be the better angle or the best angle to do so. And I feel like just making pressure is the right way to do the things. Let's see. I mean, do you really think he escaped? Nah, he's waiting for us. Good, thank you very much. Beautiful 500 in the face, very good. Now, we need to figure out what is the different angle that we could use in order to eliminate this Mr. Mouse. I am considering about going up like this, although I am very well aware about this DBV. Mouse spotted us. Do we care about that? Not much. And we are eliminating him. Good. There is a chance that DBV completely escaped, because probably if he would be still sitting here, he would react and he would eliminate us from the game. But there is that. Since we are still alive, we are feeling pretty okay. Now, what do we want to do next? Next, we want to take this position. Not sure will it work fine or not, but we can always try. I personally very much struggle with this map. I truly do. And I feel like we are not being bad, you know? We are the performance ghosts. I think we are playing very, very well. But I feel like if I would know map a bit better, our performance would be even better. But it is how it is. Let's go for a blind shot. We definitely missed that one. And we are not spotted. Good. Very good. Right, another blind shot over there. Unfortunately, we are not hitting anyone, which is okay. I am just trying to catch the proper angle from where we could slap the enemies properly and just to get a little bit more use. You know, that's all I need, because I'm down to fartable for literally everyone. We need to keep this in mind, fellas. I am down to fartable for everyone. Right. Our Kunze is saying blah, 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 and he is trying to make as much pressure as he physically and possibly can. Very unusual game. Very unusual game. To have the game that isn't ending in the first 5 minutes, it's quite something. This could be a direct hit. Could be. Not entirely sure is it. Right. Time to figure out how we could make pressure. Our Leo is very, very, very deeply in the back, so maybe this gentleman could make a bit of pressure together with us. We are asking to help from this gentleman, and let's make pressure. I am trying to flank them. That's what I am trying to do. Hopefully, We could do this successfully, hopefully. It would be nice if our Leo would start making pressure, but once again, I have a feeling that he doesn't see the timer, which is okay. Soon he will get a reminder for himself that he needs to make pressure, otherwise it's going to be game over. Speaking of reminder, we are way closer. Charfutur is AFK, Leopard is tourist. What alternative choices do we have? Okay. Very good. No! I slipped on the slippery rock. Man, I slipped on the slippery rock over there. That's unfortunate. Leo is alive. You know what? He will be responsible for our victory. GG to the Leo, and let's see the score after this game. Okay, we are back with a draw. Just to highlight, Leopard did not move. He did not move. Anyways, 6.1 thousand damage, 420 bouncing, 400 assisting damage. It was completely fine. It was completely okay. Unfortunately, we had AFK Gentleman and we had Leopard that did not know what he was doing, but it's okay. I believe they did their best. Nevertheless, we made 146,000 profits, which is absolutely ridiculous and absolutely crazy, fellas. It is insanity what we have crafted with this little mother trucker. It is good. Considering that I do not know that map, it is very, very good. Let's go for one more decent game. And I believe that we are going to showcase what to expect from this tank and how this mother trucker is looking like nowadays. Anyways, teleportation it is. Okay, round number 2, Fisherman's Base Standard Battle. Okay, let's see what we can do. I believe we are going to have a very, very simple sniper schnitzel approach. There is not that many heavy tanks, so it is very, very likely that the main fight is going to happen on the field/middle. At least that's what I want to believe, and that's what I am hoping for. Let's see. Okay, BR is going through the middle of the field. That's good. I'm talking about the both BRs, by the way. Bletsk. Bad shot. Not much what we can change about that, just poor aim from my side. And Progetto, there is a big chance he will go in. Yeah, sure he will, because why the heck not? He paid a humongous price for this type of pressure, although he still survived. Now the question is, will our Ares be able to eliminate all of them at this point in time? This is pretty much the question, because Ares is against 2 enemies. Now, we can definitely predict that Mr. Bletsk is sitting over there, that's for sure, and EBR is sitting over there. So first things first, let's try to slap the Mr. Ooh, another EBR over there, good. Maybe he is thinking about getting involved. Come on, I really would love to see him making this mistake. Good, Mr. Blesk decided to get involved. And even though our Arias is taking one for the team, for us, it is actually okay because we got another shot in. Right, now, what I would love to see, I would love to see this EBR getting eliminated. Beautiful, even though I'm ashamed we eliminated him, which is good thing. Good RNG, and now hopefully we will be able to punish this. Do you see the gun handling of this thing? You can bounce, you can punish enemies like this. It is absolutely ridiculous. Now, this is the moment whenever I am going to reconsider my life choices, and I am going to relocate completely from here. I am considering about supporting the heavy line. This is what I am considering. Now the question is how we could do that successfully and how we can make them to regret their life choices. This is the question. I know I could play in the middle, but in the same time I could try to support our T10 somehow. The question is how. This is the question. I know that enemies would start making pressure very soon over there, so maybe playing in this bush could be actually a very beneficial thing. Okay, let's load hits because we can, and kaboom. Unfortunately, we missed the shot, that's okay. Not a big deal, everything is fine, he's down to fartable, we are reloading hits, and we are slapping him, or I supposed to say missing another shot. That's unfortunate. This is when the moody gun is misbehaving. Good, very good, we eliminated him. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, do I want to spam the hits or do I want to somehow load APs? This is the question. Honestly, fellas, E77 is in quite a bit of trouble over there. Young Bing doesn't feel the greatest either, at least I want to believe so. Good, and now we can take the side angle over there. Now this is the moment whenever enemies won't like what they see, I can promise you that. They should not like what they see. Mr. Young Bing, he is eliminated in 3, 2, 1 now. Good, very good. Now E77. I know that he can penetrate me relatively easily, but I don't really care about this with all honesty because we have pretty crazy DPM. And we are slapping him once again because we can. Hopefully he won't penetrate us, which he didn't. Too bad we did not penetrate him, it's okay. Our guys are making a hardcore pressure, this is what we are dreaming about and this is what we need. Man, this gun is treating me like absolute pile of kaku. Come on, gun, you can do so much better. Well, that was just unfortunate. This is just RNG treating us like a kaku, which obviously can happen once in a while, it is okay, but it was just simply mean. Our aim was solid, I can guarantee you that. It's okay. Right, what do we want to do? What do we want to do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? I would love to support our Stredixa. And I have a feeling that enemies definitely can try to flank him. The question is, do we have a good enough angle to say hello for them? Relax, take it easy, we have all time in the world of tanks. Okay. We can definitely see that they are kind of preparing to make a bit of pressure over there. I mean, he's down to fartable, this Waza should dream about it. Right, Waza is getting involved, that's okay, he should not be able to spot us, he did. That was way weaker game, but honestly, I truly feel like we got slapped by the RNG over there. Kind of unfortunate, but that is World of Tanks, and some games it is treating you better, and some games it is treating you worse. If everyone had the same RNG as I did in this type of situation, no wonder we are losing. It's okay, let's see the score. Well, that was unfortunate game. 3000 damage only. Probably going into the city wasn't the best idea, but it is how it is. We got ourselves, we are second by experience, second by the damage, quite sadness, and only 21,000 profits. You know what, I cannot leave it like this. One more game, let's go. And the last but not least, we are playing in the mountain ass. I am considering about slapping the heavy tanks. So the idea is very simple. What I would love to do, I would bolt to this position over there, and I think there is a proper hold down play from where we can spot the enemies and from where we can actually do quite a bit of the damage as well. Fingers crossed that the things will work how we want to. And truly, fellas, the gun of this vehicle is very solid from what I have seen from the games that I played or I played against this tank. It definitely looks like the gun handling is solid, but you know, some games are just simply not meant to be, and there is nothing what we can change about this. Nevertheless, let's see. Okay, we are in position. Beautiful. TVP should not spot us because we are triangles and we have decent enough camo. Let's load the standard ammunition because we don't need hits. And now whenever this TVP will peak, which he will, he is going to bounce the shot because why the heck not? No man. This is straight up disgusting. This is straight up disgusting. Well, it happens all the time whenever I am saying good things about the gun, fellas. Every single time. I am saying something nice about the gun. I'm saying, listen, the tank is very, very nice and the tank is okay, and we are having this type of situation. Man, what a disgusting creature RNG is, fellas. Very, very disgusting. Obviously, we will survive, we are going to be okay, we are going to be fine. Apparently, this mother trucker doesn't peek from the same angle all the time. He likes to take a bit different type of approach. So next time he should be peeking from here. I want to believe that. If he will, we will try to focus properly. And we will try to eliminate him. If obviously we have a chance. Our turtle is in quite a bit of trouble, if you would ask me. That's okay. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Our team is playing, our team will hold this position without any issues whatsoever. At least that's what I want to believe. At least they should. XM, go back. Good, good, good. Let's load the gold and boom. Very good. XM is eliminated. Very, very nice. We are very well aware of this tier 10 Esterva sniper schnitzel who is sitting most likely in this bush right here. At least that's what I want to believe, but we'll see. The time will show it all. Now, we should be able to hit him, I believe. Unfortunately, my believing did not help whatsoever. But we are fine. I truly think that Esterva is sniping from somewhere over there. That's for sure. Now, looking into the sheer amount of the guns, this side doesn't look as good as I initially thought it does, but honestly, we should be okay. What is the next step for us? Next step for us is to find the nuts and to make a bit of pressure just like so. That's what we want to do. Now, this angle is good enough to eliminate this TVP, especially whenever he has no clue that we are here. Oh man, what is wrong with you? Holy bananas from Banana Land. Fellas, all I wanted to say is that the tank is solid and the tank is treating us like a bunch of mother truckers. That is pure sadness. And I'm not doing this on purpose, fellas. The tank isn't as bad as it is looking like here. I can guarantee you that, fellas. I swear on Banana Lord, it is not as bad as it is treating us at this particular point in time. Okay, we are going to be alright. We are wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. It is okay. Everything is fine. Hip hip hooray. Let's go. Man. The traction isn't here, I can tell you that much. That's fine, right. Ergashem. I am loading the high explosives for the Ergashem because I can. And I want to see where is he sitting at. He relocated completely, fair play. Not a big surprise, fellas. So what we would love to see for the time being. For the time being, I would love to take this position. And I would love to see this type 57 or whoever else would try to make a bit of the pressure here, right? We are okay. Yes, I know we missed the shot. I am aware of that. Everything is fine. Come on, Type 57. Make a mistake. I really don't feel like I want to make pressure myself right there. I don't feel like it is the best idea. Although... no, it's not the best idea, I'm telling you. I think there is a bigger chance that we will have a decent enough angle to slap someone who is sitting in this area. Come on, E5. Beautiful, beautiful shot to the Mr. E5. Very, very nice. Now, all we need to do, we need to just simply make pressure for the E5, T34 or Type 57. Still not exactly ideal performance, if you will. It is definitely not ideal. And it was a bit of the sadness, but fellas, I have played some games with this tank, and I can promise you that the tank is usually treating me significantly better than so. I can tell you that much. Usually this tank is treating me so much better than this. But some sessions are like cursed, you know? Some sessions are not meant to be, and in some sessions you just simply cannot do absolutely anything, which is sadness, but it is how it is. Good, we eliminated this gentleman. Still very, very, very hard play, honestly. Extremely hard play. And too bad that our average score went down, but you know what? I am not afraid to show that some of the games can look in this way, because I feel like if I would be cherry picking the games and showing you best of 20, it would be kind of unfair. So the first game was very, very good. The second game was better than G. The third game, I don't even want to talk about this. It happens for the best of us, I guess. 2.3 thousand damage. This tank definitely humbled us. We are in the middle by experience, and we are fifth by the damage, and we got 103,000 profits. Definitely could have been better. Anyways, our score in the end of the day is 3.8 thousand average damage and 100 assisting damage, which is definitely to the lower side where this vehicle goes or what this vehicle deserves, but once again, it is how it is. Love you fellas, thank you very much for watching, and see you very, very soon. Peace.